Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title of the video, today we're going to be doing what's on my Apple Watch and my Apple Watch band collection. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Adebisi. I do tech and lifestyle videos. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and also subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. But let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're gonna get into the watch band collection. So I have 10 Apple Watch bands. Only one of them is not from Amazon, and that is the watch band that the watch came with. But yeah, let's just go ahead and go through these pretty quickly. So the first one I'm gonna talk about is the original Apple Watch band that my watch came with. So this one is just white and it's perforated, and I wore it a ton. I probably wore this for like over a year when I first got it. The next one I'm gonna talk about is actually the one on my wrist. So this is just a silver band, and this actually came in a pack of 3. So it came with this really nice silver one, and I really like how it's silver because it matches the body of my Apple Watch. And then it came with these two right here. So it came with this really nice pink shimmery one as well as this burgundy one. So I've worn the burgundy one, but I haven't worn the shimmery one just because it's not really my style. But I really like the silver like sport band look, and I'm a big fan of the sport bands just because I do mainly use my Apple Watch for fitness. So wearing nicer bands that I'll show you next are a little bit harder to wear. So next one is going to be another sport band. So this one I wore a ton. It's just a plain black sports band, and as you can see, it's a little bit like worn down. It's a little flimsier. These compared to like this one, which is really stiff, this one is pretty flimsy, but it's just because I wore it so much. This was the one that I wore after I got the white band, so I wore this one probably for like maybe a year. I'd say I probably wore this for like a year, and I wore it all the time. I love it. It goes with everything. It's black. I wear a ton of black. I am black. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding about that, but you know what I mean. Like I love this watch band so much. And then next I have this leather one. So this came in a pack of 3 as well for probably like 10 bucks, and I gave one to my sister and then I gave one to one of my friends. But I never really liked it that much just because I don't like how you have to like, I don't like this clasp over here, this clasp type thing, like a regular watch clasp. I just kind of like being able to put my Apple Watch really quickly with the sport band. So the next couple ones that I have are all metal. So the first one that I have is this black one. So these are the like skinny, I forget what the word is for these types of bands, but they're like skinny, and then this one's black and they're like kind of made of metal. I legit cannot adjust it at all. Like I tried for probably like 30 minutes to adjust these and I couldn't figure it out. I got it open but I can't close it. So I have another one in silver that I think looks even better because like I said, my Apple Watch is silver, but I don't know how to close these at all, and they're so pretty and I've watched videos on it, but it's okay. Okay, so the next ones that I have are metal again, but they're so much easier to put on. So these ones are like a lot thicker than the other ones, and this one is like a kind of a rose gold, goldish color. It just has like a magnetic clasp, and I believe it's supposed to mimic the Apple Watch brand, like the Apple brand, like Milanese loop bracelet, and they're so easy to put on. So I have one in this color, and then I have another one in the silver color. That's, of course, this one goes better with my watch, so I've worn it before, but this one is so nice and it's so easy to put on. My only qualm about it is that if you work out, they slide off. Yeah, so that is it for my Apple Watch band collection. This is my Apple Watch. I have the Series 3 Nike Plus Edition Apple Watch. So I don't have too many specific Apple Watch apps, so I think I'm just going to start from top to bottom and then kind of see if there's any apps that are actually worth talking about. This is a Apple Watch app that I downloaded specifically for my Apple Watch, but it's a sleeping app. So this thing just tracks your sleep. You can do it manually or you can do it automatically, and it just tells you when you're asleep, like when you are in REM, and it tells you all of your different sleep cycles. Not gonna lie, it's not the most accurate in my opinion, but I used it for a little bit when I was really having sleeping troubles. So a lot of these apps that I have are just mirrored for my iPhone, so I'm not really gonna go too much in depth into them. You can just watch my what's on my iPhone. A couple years ago, when I first got my Apple Watch, there was actually no Spotify app, and you had to use Now Playing, which I'll show you that in a sec. But basically, the Spotify app got added maybe in like 2018 possibly, I think. So it's a pretty good app in terms of the way that like Spotify is a very good iPhone app. But basically you can just have your library on here, and then you have your recently played, so you can tap on anything and go to that playlist and we'll start playing music, as well as you can also change whatever song you want to from your playlist, and you can put it on shuffle, you can put things on loop. But the one thing that I wish they would really add on the Spotify Watch app is queuing songs. I wish I could queue songs from here, otherwise it would be completely perfect. This is now playing. So this is what you used to have to use, and it was okay. You just couldn't really like adjust any, I think something's actually playing, let me pause that. You just couldn't really change any playlist or anything. You just had to like play a single song, which was okay, but you know, Spotify's much better. You got this walkie-talkie feature, so this is something I really don't use like ever. I have a single friend on there. It's basically, you can use your Apple Watch as a walkie-talkie, which is kind of silly because, you know, you can talk from your phone or you can use your Apple Watch as a phone, but it is kind of something that's fun, a little bit gimmicky to use if you just want to use your Apple Watch as a walkie-talkie. Sweat coins, I talked about this in my what's on my iPhone, but basically it's just an app where you can walk and earn points for that. So this just, I'm pretty sure it just mirrors from my iPhone, and it just collects how many steps I've taken. We have another sleeping app, essentially the same exact thing. I had 2 of them just because I wanted to see if I was actually getting accurate readings on my sleep. And then we have the Fly Delta app, which this is actually pretty nice for notifications when I used to travel, you know, when we could travel, but it would basically just, you know, mirror whatever on your phone and tell you, you know, your gate's been changed, has been changed. So it's pretty nice to have, especially my phone is like always on Do Not Disturb. My watch is on Do Not Disturb pretty often too, but when it wasn't on Do Not Disturb, this was a really nice feature to have to get notifications. And then I have the Peloton app. So I'm actually using this app for a video, but essentially it doesn't really have anything on the watch app. It doesn't really have any special interface, but basically all it does is just track your heart rate, and it tells you like what your most recent workout is completed once you complete it. But I'm going to be doing a video on the Peloton app. And then finally we have Headspace, which is my favorite meditation app ever. And it looks like you can actually do, yeah, you can do meditations from your Apple Watch. I've never really done that before, but you know, that's pretty cool. And then finally we have Attain. I talked about this on my what's on my iPhone, but essentially it's just pretty similar to Sweatcoin, except you are trying to complete workouts and you're trying to get a certain amount of calories, and then that is how you get points, and that's how you can like redeem them for gift cards.